Yay, I will live another day! How's it going, everybody? My name is Al, and welcome to the Nerd Room. Today we're playing some Pokemon Legends Arceus. So, something caught me a little off guard with the intro to this game. At first I thought, well, I was about to say at first I thought it took place back in ancient times, which it does, but I thought the main character would have been, born in that time period, but it turns out it's actually a modern human being brought back to that time period. Because there's like this whole intro with Arceus, and the main character's was wearing like a modern t-shirt and even had a smartphone. But regardless, it looks like we have to wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Oh, hey, fellas. Are you alive, my girl? Yeah? And who might you be? You gave me quite the shock, falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? Is it addle or addle? I have no idea. I guess I could just look that up. This has been a little bit. I haven't actually had to look up the definition for a word since Octopath Traveler. Well, actually, I think I know the definition. This is more me looking up the pronunciation.
Addle.
Addle. Okay. I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, you could say that. I got ripped out of my era. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? No, I don't think so. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night? Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Oh dear, I don't know what to do. Oh boy, the wind really adds to that, doesn't it? Just like the awkward silence. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Crew! Oh, and foom! Okay, what does Oshawott say? Plish-plash, okay. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I just had caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. Oh yes, and what might your name be? Oh-ho, so you're called Allie. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. I mean, I don't know, I basically just took my name and tried to make it effeminate. Oh, but I do apologize, I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here with— oh dear, and they're gone. And he's just standing there like, oh. Oh, blast and bother! My darling Pokemon! Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you could help me round them up? I beg you. Wait, you 3! Wait! Okay. Oh, and I believe that there is my— well, what used to be my phone. You found something that resembles a phone. Yep. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone, and thy mission, seek out all Pokemon. Alrighty. So yeah, speaking of that, I'm probably not going to do a full series on this. This is probably just going to be like just a one-off. But if you guys do want to see me do a full series, feel free to let me know down in the comments. The main reason I want to make it this one-off is because I have the Shining Pearl Nuzlocke going already, and I don't want 2 Pokemon games going like side by side. I want to keep some variety on the channel. Alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. Wow, a Pokemon professor that can't catch Pokemon, that Well, I guess, in the case of this game, the Pokeball would be relatively new technology, right? I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. That one over there is a Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Yeah, and this is the only one I haven't actually personally interacted with in the games yet, because I haven't actually played Pokemon Black or White yet. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Oh, wow. Here you are, my girl. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. 50! Holy crap! How bad at this do you think I'm going to be? Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Oh, wait, so are they trying to explain how some of these, massive creatures can fit into something that, fits in the palm of your hand now? Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon, and, why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my three runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Ahua! Oh boy. No, I like the little firework. That's a nice touch. Oh, wonderful! You've caught a Pokemon! It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Allie. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. Booyah! I can hardly believe it, Allie. Incredible! You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? Oh, dang it, he actually got away. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. She looks so dejected, just like, aww. Pokemon are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. Alright, come on, Cyndaquil, work with me here. Yay! Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, Allie, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream. To compile this region's first complete record of its Pokémon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokémon we have to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokémon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokéballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokémon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokémon, and mine is to have all those Pokémon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Given the fact that that the player character has been, ripped out of her own era and thrust back into ancient times. She's taking this all rather well. I feel like most people would just, like, ball up into the fetal position. Well, anyway, you've convinced me. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokémon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then. Onward to Jubilife Village. So this is the ancient Sinnoh region specifically. Oh, what's up? What are you staring at? Oh yeah, that. I did kind of see that in the background, but I didn't really acknowledge it. I was just like, that's just Pokemon. So yeah, that's gonna come into play later in the story then. Gotta say, this game looks absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. Okay, guess we got the go-ahead. This way, if you please. Jubilife Village. It comes a long way It's come a lot... Frick. This road we're on now is known to the locals as Canala Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's much to do yet, and not... Oh dear. Stop talking so fast. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. I got that part. Now, that impressive building up ahead is frick! Dang it! Okay, I think I saw Galaxy Hall, so that big building is Galaxy Hall. Wait a minute, Team Galaxy. Oh, botheration. I'd almost forgotten. I have never heard the term botheration before. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, and then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Alright, sure. Oh. The ARC phone is beeping. Somehow, it seems to show where you need to go next. Okay, so it has a map. Jeez, this is a real fish out of water situation, isn't it, though? Like, everyone here wearing, like, kimonos and the like, and here I am in a graphic t-shirt and jean shorts. Oh boy, this guy seems very suspicious of me. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Yep. I guess I can't really blame him. The Wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Dang, okay, jeez. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. Was it Professor Laventon? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. I guess that explains why this guy's talking with, like, British slang in what I'm assuming is basically feudal Japan. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thunder Shock, oh dear, I'd have corralled them all. I'd have corralled them for sure. But the professor, well, unfortunately, it's just as Ray says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Ack! Oh, was that Laventon talking? Okay. But everything will be quite all right now. Allie here has agreed to help us with our Pokédex. Don't give me that look. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps? What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Gah! Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Silene, after Cyrus. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be about 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. All right then. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversations then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Okay. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Alright. Where'd you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift? Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. I think I got that right, the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place, in the grass, in the forest, in the ocean. It's up to us in the survey course to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Yeah, I guess I can't deny that. It's all but impossible to know what kind of power they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Allie will come in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in Galaxy Team is capable of a feat such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. That's really something. We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the survey course really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Our captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokédex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress-eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Allie. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy Team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. I'm willing to bet I'm the only member that's fallen out of the sky. That was quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't get to have Allie join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Allie's skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Allie, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Cool. I now have a house. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death in the wilds. Wow, that is cold! Captain Silene's like Hisui. In a way, they're both plenty harsh. Yeah, you're telling me. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Alright, yep, good night, Professor. Yeah, sleep tight. Yep, you too, Ray. Alright, so let's see what my quarters look like. Oh, this is actually very nice. Rest until tomorrow morning? Yes. Because, yeah, our life we might as well get a real good sleep because our life literally depends on us passing this trial. Oh boy. Ah, that can't be good. Ooh, Nelly! Okay, so some very big, very angry Pokemon just appeared there. Hey in there, you awake? That was some wild lightning last night, right? Anyway, if you're up, come on out. Did you sleep all right? I know that's not easy in a strange new land. We'd better not keep Captain Silene waiting. Let's hurry to headquarters. Yeah, swanky looking place. Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. Okay, who's that? The wild Pokemon. They were everywhere, attacking from all sides. Oh my goodness. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against a whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical course will put you to rights. Yikes. You, do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there. Yeah, that was made very clear to me. Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner. Captain Silene, ma'am, I've brought Allie. You may enter. Let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. 3 species? Right away? But none of us have ever managed that. Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Ray? I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Pardon, Allie. Come with me a moment. Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? In order to complete our Pokédex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Allie absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokémon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. There we go. Now I can pick my starter. Go on, Allie. Pick the Pokémon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokémon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? I mean, I've already made my decision. I gotta go with my boy right here. Like, my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Silver, and Cyndaquil was my first ever starter. Do you want Cyndaquil as your first partner? Yes, I do. Hey, little buddy. And with that, one of the Pokemon you've caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it. It's yours. A word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Oh, I'm actually gonna have to keep track of that? Look at those two cheer on their pal Cyndaquil. Or maybe they just wanted to help Allie with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Allie fell out of the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gate to your left, as you leave the headquarters. Oh my, who's this guy? Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So, what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Alright, sure. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. You know, I just realized something. Is this basically just supposed to be a gender-bent version of Cynthia? Like the blonde hair, like going over the one eye and everything? I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Yeah, he even has like the silver eyes that Cynthia's got. Okay, nice. Quick attack did some decent damage. Oof. As did Togepi's tackle. Okay. There we go. Victory is mine. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our 2 battlers recover from their little exercise. Thank you. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions in thanks. Nice. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Your alley, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. Ay, ay, ay. This is like Monster Hunter meets Pokemon almost. I love it. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon: Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'm curious to see if the professor's stories about you are really true. Oh, Professor, something wrong? Well, you see, Captain Silene got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly you're supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Allie's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here. Not my ideal state of affairs. Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to this, Allie. Alright, here goes nothing. Jeez, I love the look of this game. This looks great. Look, a Bidoof. We're finding the Pokemon... Okay, you talk too fast there, Ray. Bidoof is a mellow Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be alright. Okay, so I'm guessing Starly is going to be a bit more skittish, and then Shinx is going to be a bit more aggressive then. Oh. Okay, there's even a first-person view. Whoop. There we go, right in the nose. Yay! 1 Bidoof caught. Now on we march. Now Starly here, it's the type to run at the drop of a hat. Yep, I was exactly right. But not to worry, crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. Whatcha! Yes! Perfect! And that's Starly caught too. I admit, I'm impressed so far. I forgot to share another smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. To quote Captain Silene's wise teachings, have an item at the ready but want to send out a Pokemon? Press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw an item? Press X. The captain's a real expert on these things. Okay, so I'm guessing how it's going to work is then X obviously switches between items and Pokemon that I have on my party, but when I switch to like my Pokemon, I can probably like scroll through them to pick which one I want to throw out specifically. Then once you've got a Pokemon ready, try aiming for certain rocks or trees like this one. Your Pokemon will hunt for berries and things, and it'll bring back whatever it finds. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching a Shinx. There we go. Go for it, Cyndaquil. Oh, and he gains experience from that. That's awesome. And yeah, hitting R or L lets me switch between which one I want to throw. Nice. There it is. Shinx. Oh, so menacing. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? Yep, that figures. Me, I have to focus on a Pokemon carefully to notice a thing like that. Once aggressive Pokemon get wound up, they'll knock away any Pokeballs you throw. Okay, so the more arrows above the Pokeball, the easier it'll be to catch. An X icon will appear if it has picked a fight with you. Be warned, Pokemon displaying the icon cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Alright, so I'm gonna have to probably fight this Shinx with Cyndaquil, weaken him a little bit, and yeah, just the typical way you catch Pokemon. Alright, let's see how he likes Ember. Fire! Ooh, there we go. Hooah! I mean, it's burned too, so that should make it a little easier. Yeah! Frickin' nailed it! Wait, did you really? You really did! You did it! That's 3 species of Pokemon caught! You really are some kind of prodigy. You must have given Professor Laventon the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. Yay, I will live another day. Oh-ho! I said you'd pass the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that. Congratulations, Allie. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokémon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Nice. Yay! I've got to admit, it's true. You've got real talent for this. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? It seems we won't have to leave you to die after all. Yeah, I'm quite glad about that. Jeez. Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Get changed in the room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order as from your captain. There we go. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. But I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get a uniform ready for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Oh, the hat. Thank you. Now present yourself to the commander. Hello, sir. Hold on a minute. Is that Rowan? Is that meant to look like Professor Rowan? I have been waiting for you. Oh my. Oh boy. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So, you are Allie. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of. Okay, battling time, I guess. Face me in combat. Try to throw him or charge at him. I mean, I don't think a head-on charge would really work given the immediate size difference, so maybe a shoulder throw? Hiya! Ow. You've got some fight in you. Okay, I imagine it would have ended the same way regardless of what I picked. Your sumo needs work, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider, who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. A portent? Is that like a sign or an omen?
Portent.
Portent. Okay. A sign or warning that something, especially something momentous or calamitous, is likely to happen. But you passed the trial that was put up to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokédex. But I warn you, Allie, Pokémon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed, you see, the more you add to the Pokédex, the higher your rank will become, and working on the Pokédex will also, of course, bring you closer toward that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokémon. Here, you will need this. Okay, cool, so now I can craft my own Pokéballs. Ray, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know. Yes, ma'am, Captain. Crafting means making items from scratch. That's right, whatever you need in your survey work, you'll mostly make yourself. Some things you can buy at the general store, but it's good to try and be self-sufficient. This way, we can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we've crafted ourselves. But listen to me prattle on. Let's go to the craft work so you can try it yourself. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and just craft 10 of them, I guess. Boop. Oh-ho! Now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my girl. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. I love how they're trying to, explain that. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokédex. And on that note, here you are. There we go, we received a Pokédex. This is just going to be like a notebook or something, isn't it? Yup, that's exactly right. A volume for compiling the collected results of much Pokemon research. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. It'll take plenty of research tasks to help the professor complete the Pokédex. I've got to get going on those myself. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you are ready, my good ally. Hey, excuse me. I couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to the Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Okay, so then I can also accept missions from people in town. But anyway, I think that's enough for one episode, and yeah, I'm really liking this game, honestly. This is awesome. And in all honesty, I do really want to continue this series, but now it's just a matter of how I'm going to go about doing that, because like I said, I don't want to have 2 Pokemon series going at the same time. I don't know, I guess we'll see what happens, but for now, we'll cut the episode here. So, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that like button down below and to share this video with your friends. And until next time, you all have yourselves a good day. See ya!